Sarah Mitchell had worked at Grandeur Fashion Boutique in Manhattan for 2 years. Every morning she arrived early to organize the displays, steam the designer dresses, and greet customers with genuine warmth. But her boss, Victoria Ashford, never missed an opportunity to remind her that she didn't fit the boutique's aesthetic. One Tuesday afternoon, as Sarah arranged a new collection of evening gowns, Victoria stormed in with 3 corporate executives. "This is exactly what I'm talking about," Victoria announced loudly, gesturing towards Sarah. "Our brand represents elegance and beauty. How can we sell luxury when our employees look like this?" Sarah's hands trembled as every customer and colleague turned to stare. "You're fired. Effective immediately. Pack your things." The humiliation burned deeper than any wound. Sarah left the boutique with tears streaming down her face, carrying a cardboard box through the busy streets of Fifth Avenue. For months, Sarah struggled. She took overnight shifts at a diner in Queens, barely making rent in her tiny studio apartment. But something inside her refused to break. She enrolled in online business courses, studied fashion marketing, and saved every dollar. During one of her late shifts, a man in an expensive suit sat at the counter. Alexander Chen, a venture capitalist, ordered coffee and noticed Sarah sketching clothing designs on her notepad during her break. "Are these yours?" he asked. Sarah hesitated, then nodded. They talked for hours. Alex saw something Victoria never did. Sarah's vision, her passion, her understanding of what real women wanted to wear. He offered to invest in her dream. If you're rooting for Sarah right now, take a moment and subscribe to the channel. The transformation is just beginning. 2 years later, Sarah launched Everly & Grace, an inclusive fashion line that celebrated women of all shapes, sizes, and backgrounds. Her designs went viral on social media. Celebrities wore her pieces. Fashion magazines featured her story. But Sarah never forgot where she came from or who had broken her. When New York Fashion Week arrived, Sarah secured a prime slot. She sent a personal invitation to Victoria Ashford. The night of the show, the venue buzzed with energy. Models of every ethnicity, size, and age walked the runway in Sarah's designs. The audience erupted in applause. Victoria sat in the third row, her face pale as she recognized the name behind the collection. After the show, Sarah approached her, elegant in her own design, with Alexander by her side, not just her investor anymore, but her fiancé. "Hello, Victoria," Sarah said calmly. "I wanted to thank you. You taught me that my worth was never about fitting into someone else's definition of beauty." Victoria opened her mouth, but no words came. Sarah continued. "By the way, Grandeur filed for bankruptcy last month. I heard you're looking for work. If you ever want to learn what real elegance looks like, my door is open." 3 years had passed since that horrible Tuesday. Sarah stood in her flagship store on Fifth Avenue, just 2 blocks from where her nightmare began. Alexander wrapped his arm around her waist as they watched customers of all backgrounds try on clothes, smiling at their reflections. "You changed an entire industry," he whispered. Sarah smiled. "No, I just reminded people that everyone deserves to feel beautiful." Years later, Sarah's company expanded to 15 countries. She married Alexander in a small ceremony in Central Park, surrounded by the employees she'd hired, many of them people who'd been told they weren't good enough somewhere else. Victoria eventually sent a letter apologizing, admitting her own insecurities had driven her cruelty. Sarah framed it in her office, not as a trophy, but as a reminder that hurt people hurt people. And healing begins with grace. Thank you for watching until the end. If this story touched your heart, please give it a like. Leave a comment below sharing your thoughts, and subscribe to the channel for more incredible stories of transformation and resilience. What kind of story would you like to see next? Let us know.